and the road ahead. Our distinguished speaker this afternoon is Ms. Bhotika Dotto, who is the partner of Vanaj Enterprises. Today she will be sharing her journey as a woman entrepreneur, and I'm confident that after her insightful session, our students will be able to understand that curiosity, creativity and courage can lead to meaningful enterprises. So before we start, I would request our principal madam to kindly felicitate our speaker. For setting off on a remarkable journey. Today she is partner at Vanaj Enterprises, an intentional and soulful business she co-founded in Campbell, California. Her journey is one of quiet strength and meaningful transformation, from shaping young minds in classrooms to becoming a silent force behind public names. Bhotika has always found power in purposeful work. At Vanaj, she now nurtures a venture rooted in mindful living, centered around three simple offerings: incense sticks, tea, and loofah, each crafted with care, intention, and authenticity. Her story, as she says, burns slow but hopefully steady. A powerful reminder that entrepreneurship is not always loud, but it is always driven by vision and heart. As her close friend, I have had the privilege of witnessing her quiet determination and creative spirit up close, and I know the depth of passion that lies behind everything she does. We are truly honored that she is here with us. She is extremely unwell. Despite that, she made it a point to be here today. So students and faculty, please join me in welcoming Ms. Bhotika Dotto.
Fast and quick. I speak very fast. Feel free to stop me. Okay? So, thank you for being here, and I hope I can make it worth your time. Now, I'll start with why I started the business. Very different kind of journey. I've been in the US since 2017, approximately a decade, and then I was doing a job where I was writing a lot. Have you heard of somebody called ghostwriters? So, a ghostwriter. So you're basically writing for other people, like doctors or senators, but they always say it's theirs. So I was doing that, but it was a remote job. I had to work from home, and I didn't have any hours. I was enjoying it, exciting, but I could get a mail at 2 a.m. in the morning saying that we need the speech right now. Okay. So, and I was not meeting people. I was just being somebody I was not, because I was getting into the minds of other people and writing for them. I decided that I really need to go out and interact with them. Sitting in the house and not interacting, the phone can only keep you occupied for these many hours. You need to go and meet people, right? You're social beings. And so started the story of Vanaj. Now, what is it about? I'll give you a very brief story. You go to grocery stores here, right? We have Spencer's. So we have something called Whole Foods in the US, which is a very premiumly priced retail store. So everything that you find in Whole Foods is at least 30% more expensive than you find in any other store. Okay? So I was inside, I was getting stuff. Made of gum, the made of wood, the made of sustainable paper. And we were thinking of a name that would be easy for the whites to pronounce. It has to be exotic, so that it sounds exotic, something that they don't know about. But something not very difficult to pronounce, because then they lose interest. Because my name is Bhotika, but all my friends back there call me Bart. Bhotika is too big a name for us. And it's very easy for them to call me Bart, because Bart is actually a communication service back in California. So okay, you're Bart.
Advantages on your side and any other disadvantage being a woman. So how did it all begin?
Yes, of course. So being a woman is sometimes a roadblock, because there's gender bias. Yes, people think that she's probably doing it because she doesn't have a proper job. They don't even ask you what job you have or what you're doing. So I think what you do is you still carry on. I mean, yes, I'm a woman, so wouldn't you like to try? I'm more in sync with what the women in your household are thinking of. They would need that piece back home because they are staying there longer maybe, Although that's not the case there in US, but when they're coming back from home, they go through a lot of stress in their lives. Right? It's very difficult back in the US. Would you like them to have something as comforting as an incense stick or a nice cup of tea? So that is one of my marketing pitches that I use. And as far as numbers are concerned, I will get a tax break. If I invest in as a man, I have to declare that on paper. So I'm not getting a tax break for that. No. Nothing for my gender, but
So you can use your perceived.
but I could get a mail at 2 a.m. in the morning saying that we need the speech right now. Okay. So, and I was not meeting people. I was just being somebody I was not because I was getting into the minds of other people and writing for them. I decided that I really need to go out and interact with other people. Sitting in the house and not interacting, the phone can only keep you occupied for these many hours. You need to go and meet people, right? You're social beings. And so started the story of Vanaj. Now, what is it about? I'll give you a very brief story. You go to grocery stores here, right? We have Spencer's. So we have something called Whole Foods in the US, which is a very premiumly priced retail store. So everything that you find in Whole Foods is at least 30% more expensive than you find in any other store. Okay? So I was inside, I was getting stuff, and I saw incense sticks. So, and each pack of incense sticks there, a pack of 10 incense sticks was for about $10. তার মানে বাংলায় বলতে গেলে 10টা ধূপকাঠির দাম 800 টাকা। And people were buying it. And the whites were buying it, not the Indians. Indians যারা ওখানে থাকে তারা নাক চমকাতে। $3 you get 40 sticks. Why would I spend like $8 for 10 sticks? So that made me think, তাহলে the profit was actually huge. Their manufacturing একই লাগে। বেশি কিছু লাগে না। So then I was talking to my friend, who's a very close friend of mine, কলকাতাতে থাকে। And I said, একদম বাংলায়, জানিস সেখানে ধূপ 10টা ধূপের দাম 800 টাকা। আর ওখানে কত দাম? So she immediately Googled. Google is a verb now. So she immediately Googled and she said, you get 40 sticks for 152 rupees. So I said, they're still making a profit, you know. So let's do something. So before any of you, whoever wants to start a business, there's something very boring you need to do. Can anybody guess what's that? What is the most boring thing you need to do before you start a business? Answers are well? Excellent, yes, market survey. You know, who's selling what? Why is it popular? It's extremely boring. It's like the snooze button on your phone, but you need to do it because beneath that market survey you have gold. You get to know why a product is popular, who's buying the product, who's your target audience. So we said, okay, we realized that actually if you're manufacturing an incense stick and if you're using real essential oils, do any of you use incense sticks in your house? You do? What is the fragrance that you like? What kind of fragrance do you like?
Lavender.
Lavender? Okay. Anything else? Sandalwood. So if you're making, say, a lavender incense stick, can you guess what is the price of making one incense stick? Just any number from the top of your head. Any number. What is the price of making one incense stick?
5 rupees.
80 paise. Okay, and that's if you're using top quality products. So me and my friends, overjoyed. It's nothing. Buy it at 80 paise. Sell it at how many? I'm making almost 100 times, 200 times, 300 times the profit. Taking into consideration there'll be packaging, there'll be marketing, there'll be shipping and everything. And we got very excited, very positive that yes, we're almost going to be millionaires now, selling incense sticks, since we're going to make so much profit. No problem at all. So we started talking to manufacturers. She did the bit, talking because I was there, we were in different time zones. And do you think there were any problems? Do you think there were any problems? You think there were? What kind of problems?
Bengali. Yes.
Bangla, please. Come on.
ব্র্যান্ডটা তো ম্যাটার করে। আমি যেটা নতুন শুরু করছি সেটা তো আর কোনো ব্র্যান্ড নেই, তো লোকে জানবে না কেন কিনবে ওটা, আর হঠাৎ করে নতুন ব্র্যান্ড আসলে কিনে নেবে এরকম তোমার।
Excellent, but that's all. Everything was a problem. First, people, both of us who started it, we were in different time zones, right? Amar Shokal, your Raat. So, talking to people, like you said, to some extent, they don't know us. And also, why are we here? Because we want to know more about women-owned businesses. Any idea how many women-owned businesses are there in India? Any idea? Any number? How many women-owned businesses are there?